Daikin Park in Houston. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now and getting to start. Number 70.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Okay, all set to go. So in now for the Angels, Wade Meckler. Rips one to right, and it goes just foul. Tapped softly on the ground. To first, one up, one down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
Here's Mike Trout. And that's downstairs and outside. One out, base is empty.
Ball, that's outside.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike two. And they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Fouls it back with two strikes. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean,
outside.
if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Two down, nobody on. Check swing called strike. 2-2 now. Struck him out looking. Angels held in check. Now here come the Astros. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here in Houston and on the hill, number 57. What do you have on him, Chris?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and so they end up with some speed on at first.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And a base hit up the middle. Around second is Pena. The throw to third. He's in there.
He's safe.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Here comes a pitch. Ground ball to first, could be two. Goes to second for one. They get the out, but the run scores in the twin killing.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. He swings and fouls one off. 2 out, space is empty. And that one lifted in the air center field. Trout is there. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the second inning now from Daikin Park. It's the Astros 1 and the Angels nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now the shortstop, Zach Neto. On the ground. And that's just foul. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. And next for L.A., Vaughn Grissom. 2 outs. Ground ball Walker. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Astros 1 and the Angels nothing. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the left fielder, Lamont Wade Jr. And 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Cam Smith. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Towards first. He gets there with the slide. Onto the pitcher, and they get the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
And now 2 balls and a strike. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Offense held in check there. We played 2 full. It's the Astros 1 and the Angels nothing. Back here at Daikin Park. And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Dives and he can't hang on. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they do get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Here's the rookie third baseman. One down, base is empty. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Oswald Peraza digs in now. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. Angels go quietly there, and it remains 1-0. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Astros, Taylor Trammell. Up the middle. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw.
You know? Yeah, no question. So here's Christian Vasquez. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a bouncer towards third. 1 at second. Out. On to first in time. Double play. Next to hit, Jeremy Pena. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed. This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Going back. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second. It's 2-0.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice job going the opposite way with it. Letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. He was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Isaac Paredes, the next to hit. Man at second. Outside with a breaking ball. That one fouled off. 2-2. Squirts away a little bit. Go Chris through the early stages. He hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Alvarez on at second with 2 down. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are, well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double, and it's 2-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Wade Meckler. The other way, makes the catch for the out. Here's Trout. The Angels yet to pick up a hit here. Swing and a miss. And a count now even up.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Makes the grab, and there's two gone. Two down, base is empty. Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Angels are gone in order, and they're down 2-0. Back here in Houston, now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history. Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Full count, 3-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
So here's Wade now. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Now batting the right fielder.
And now Cam Smith. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. The 1-1 is fouled off. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball is going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
2 down, nobody on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the plate. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. So he goes yard to left. It's 3-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. And a swing and a miss. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We go to the top of the 5th, and now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Zach Neto. The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, these Angels just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and foul ball.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Hard hit left side. The throw to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The catcher, number 13, Moises.
And here's the catcher, Moises Ballesteros.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Trammell sizing this one up. Nabs it, and there's 2 away.
Now battle.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Vaughn Grissom. That missed by a lot. 2-1. Upstairs.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And a base hit right there. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Almost got him. Grissom, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings and misses, and the count is 2-2. And that's going to get into the corner. Fair ball. Grissom around third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Ryan Watson.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Here's Taylor Trammell. That one in the dirt, and now it's 3-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Trout sizing it up, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 2,
Christian Vasquez, the hitter. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
Got him looking, and now 2 gone. So the Houston lineup turns over. And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. The 1-1 is fouled off. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. 2 outs.
2 balls.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room. It's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
Next pitch misses, and it's 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there in the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
Air Jordan steps in to take his hacks. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. Hit in the air, right field. Lowe has it sized up, and that's the inning. 1 left for Houston, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, number 23. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Strike on the inside corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Got him swinging.
That was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And next for the Angels, Oswald Peraza. That one misses in the dirt.
Strike.
One down, base is empty. And now it's even up. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The Halos trailing by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Two down, nobody on. And that one upstairs.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Left field, way back there. That's bat. Makes the catch up against the wall. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Astros 3 and the Angels nothing. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Number 68.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. And a 1-1. Foul ball. Slider misses outside. Movement in the bullpen. Number 49 up and loosening in the pen. Number 52, a left-hander, also throwing. Cut on and lifted in the air. Meckler puts it away for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The left fielder,
2 down, base is empty. Now at the plate, Lamont Wade Jr. Just missed.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That clips the corner. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Hayden Wisniewski. And now batting, Mike Trout. The Angels in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they're on the board. It's 3-1.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Nolan Shotwell will hit next. And there's a foul ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Line to left, and it goes just foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. On the ground to first,
nope,
and that goes foul. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He made him pay for that one. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-2.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Bennett Sousa.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's the catcher, Moises Ballesteros. Looking to get the tying run on base. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. Line drive, hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That one fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2-2. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Dyken Park, set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Cam Smith.
The right fielder.
Pitch misses. 2-1. And there's a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses, struck him out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And now it's Christian Walker. And now 2-1. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. Just missed. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So, man aboard. Here's the center fielder, Taylor Trammell. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. And it's safe. It's a stolen base. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Stays alive. Man at second.
That's ball 2. 2-2 to count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one missed. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. That's to third. Zips it to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
The catcher, number 2, Christian.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Number 68 will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, number 49.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Here's Christian Vasquez.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run, and the number 9 guy at the plate. That one found hard the other way. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Shanuel racing over to make the catch. Nice work from the Angel pen there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Astros 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brian King.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air, left field. Wait. And there's one away. Now the third baseman. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. And that's an out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Here's the second baseman, Oswald Peraza. Check swing, no appeal. Fouls one off. 2-2. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's off the mark. 3-2 now.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And the tying run is on base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The next pitch misses. It's 2-2.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Astros 3 and the Angels 2. So coming into the game now on defense, Jose Siri. He takes over in right. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. Swung on, belted. Trout on his horse. And that one hops the wall. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Everything came together for him. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Down to number 2 hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Right side, and foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Pena at second with nobody out.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Man at second. And that's down and away.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike if he swings or not.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
First and second, no outs. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. There's a 1-1. Popped up. Peraza under it. Corrals it. And there's one down. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Runners at first and second with one gone. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Over to second for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Through 8 full, it's the Astros 3 and the Angels 2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Josh Hader.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
In the air, center field. Smith sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swings through that one.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
At the plate, Zach Neto. Liner, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second, as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
And here is Moises Ballesteros. The Halos down to their final strike. Missed with a changeup. The count now 2-2.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And just misses with that one.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
He walked in, and that will keep things going.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
First and second, 2 outs. And here is Vaughn Grissom. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Swings and misses, struck him out. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.